Hello there, guys. This is Juan here. This is my. I just constructed this new VTuber tuber model that I made, and hope you guys ignore the green outlines. I really am working with the barest of minimums of free because, yeah, I just wanted to try this VTubing out and hope that you guys like it somehow. And YouTube does not hurt me anyway, in shape or form, because yeah. I'm just new here and I'm gonna try and see if I can survive this literal the interwebs. So, my name is Juan. This is Juan Reacts. This is my very first video from a YouTuber that I followed a long time ago, and he has yet to come back, and I really miss him. So I'm gonna go back to his very first early works where he I got introduced to him, and believe me, it's been a very long time. This has been 3 years ago, and I really want him back. I really want him to make a new video, and hope you guys enjoy this one and hope you enjoy my reactions to it. So to all those new here, yeah, this is something new for me. So I guess the model's okay, it's working fine, and we got more, and I hope we got more people watching this, and let's see. This is a test trial, let's see if it works. And I hope you guys enjoy this, regardless of you like VTubing or not. I'm just starting this out. It's so awkward for me to start on something new, but hope you guys appreciate this. Alright, this is Russian Badger's Unstoppable Moron makes nuclear wasteland noticeably worse. Fallout New Vegas. Now that's something that takes talent to do. to do. How do you make a nuclear wasteland worse than it actually is? Now there's no topping that. There should be no way that's gonna be beat. But I digress. This is Badger we're talking about. Let's see what kind of chaos he has in store for us. Let's start it right now. Whoa! This is the music I grew up to.
I got a gal, she looked just fine. Always bring me whiskey and wine. Breakfast in the morning and dinner at night.
I'm sorry if I'm a bit quirky. My model is reacting to my head tiltings because this is my jam. A little bit of rock, a little bit of roll. I remember this song when I was growing up, and I always loved 80s music like this. The time of disco.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Spoiler warning. New Vegas has an incredible story, and it's a shame to ruin it with spoilers, so consider this a fair warning. Welcome to New Vegas, a wonderful place that makes you fuck the NCO.
What was that?
Welcome to New Vegas, a wonderful place that makes you say, that's Vegas, baby. Have you ever seen a man use nuclear weapons in close quarters combat?
How? The world is already a nuclear-filled waste. Why would you use nukes more? It's already it takes decades for nuclear waste to just degrade and disappear and the world to heal, and you're still using that kind of crap? Wow, well, I guess the world won't be inhabitable for the next 100 years.
That's Vegas, baby. You ever murdered somebody just so you could take a 1-hour nap in their filthy cock? That's Vegas, baby. You ever seen someone covered in pitch,
but I don't think that's how it works.
Into the Grand Canyon only to somehow crawl out and survive?
We can't expect God to do all the work.
How?
Jesus fucking Christ. That's Vegas, baby.
How do you survive being set on fire?
Getting somewhere?
The time for talk is past. The Lord's work must be done.
Fallout New Vegas is the story of a courier delivering a mysterious package to the New Vegas Strip that's robbed by a charismatic gangster and left to die in the Mojave Wasteland.
Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Fortunately, a man by the name of Doc Mitchell digs the lead out of your brain, picks up the pieces, and puts you back together like Humpty Dumpty, introducing you to character creation.
I hope you don't mind,
How can you-
but I had to go rooting around
If you
there
got
in
shot in the
mud
head-
to pull all the bits of lead out.
Special stats
Unless
come
you-
first in the form of strength, perception, endurance, charisma,
Ooh.
intelligence, agility, and luck.
Luck.
Each making you good or bad at certain things on a scale from 1 to 10. You got 10 agility? That makes you the deadliest gunslinger this side of the Mississippi.
quick draw McGraw.
You got
Let's go.
1 charisma? Well, negotiating with you has got to be the most awkward and infuriating interaction 2 human beings can have.
Just give me some goddamn medics and fuck off, will you?
That's
Because
not how
I'm a
you
bumbling
ask for a
moron and play
favor.
video games like a fucking ape, I said to hell with the balance allocation they suggest and went straight up Lord Death of Murder Mountain. 10
What?
strength, 7 endurance, 10 agility, and
Is that
10
even
luck.
a title?
God, what the fuck is this big?
All right, let's state the obvious. There's something wrong with me.
I am
I think
Hercules'
there's something
bigger
wrong with
cousin
us.
Strong, with tough as nails endurance, walks on water agility, and 2-headed coin flip lucky. If I so much as
What?
breathe on an organism in the Mojave, you better believe it'll end in a critical hit with enough force to overthrow a small government.
So you're more lethal than a nuclear
I don't know, do
bomb.
you?
Damn.
However, it also means that I have the perception of a deaf bat, the charisma of a misanthrope, and intelligence so low that calling me dumber than a fucking...
How can the... Alright, no, that's the type of bat that we needed for what happened a few years back. He needed to be freaking deaf. And the fact that, little, scientific know-how for you, because I studied science and biology too. Bats use echolocation to navigate. If the bat is deaf, then how the hell is he gonna survive in the world? At the same time, sub-brick intelligence. I never thought that there was anything dumber than a brick. I guess I was mistaken.
Rick is perfectly accurate.
That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
These base
Yeah,
stats are complemented by
sure.
skills, which are heavily influenced by where you put your special points. Like, remember my 10 agility? That means jacked guns and jacked sneak. Remember my 1 charisma that makes my speech and barter barely resemble that of a sentient human being? I'm so terrifying, yet so lacking in social skills, even the most basic conversation probably feels like a hostage negotiation.
Well, good luck
Oh,
with
that's
that.
one way to
Again,
get a
more
deal.
death of Murder Mountain, which means specking guns, sneak, and explosives so I can exterminate any life form I come into contact with, from the
So-
tiniest praying mantis to the saltiest powder gang. Take this, you stupid fucking
So you're
bug.
basically... that's an expensive way to
Powder gang
eliminate
rule.
bugs.
Special points and skill points are rounded out
Wop.
by traits, which I just adore. Because on one hand, you can pick something pragmatic like Built to Destroy, which gives you a higher critical hit chance, but your weapons wear out faster. Bang, 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 bang.
Oh, that's just...
His arms fell off.
Oh,
But
that-
on
that
the
does
other,
not
you
make
can pick some
sense.
shit
How?
Like my favorite, Wild Wasteland, which enables bizarre events to occur, like taking some dicey drugs and fighting a fucking Yaogwai that's on fire. Have at it, you stupid son of a bitch.
So basically a typical day in usual America, I guess. Well, GG's.
Drugs kill a bear.
What?
Kids, do not
What?
do drugs. Please, do
There's
not.
an actual flaming Yaogwai? What the fuck? Am I even hitting the right one? Yeah,
Just
that
hit
was
the
right
one in the middle.
Once you're done choosing who you want to be and enter the Mojave, VATS is the next big one you gotta learn. Because 90% of staying alive in the wasteland is making sure everything else around you is dead.
That's basic SOP
The
in
Vault
all
Tech Assisted Targeting
honesty.
System, or VATS, is the tightest shit ever. I fucking love VATS because it allows you to freeze time Dio style and choose exactly where you want to shoot.
Oh
and the
no,
probability
not
of hitting your
kidding!
target watch
Oh
this
my
center mass.
gosh!
It's not mandatory. You don't have to use it. You can just blast things away like you would in any other shooter.
Did he,
Taunt me, Gecko.
Did he
Personally,
just
I use
teabag
every
you
chance I get. Just
while
the
you're still
combination of
alive?
Precise shots, the slow motion, and some of the hilarious outcomes. I just can't help myself.
ow.
Oh shit, that hurts. You
Why
can
do
select
limbs
multiple
react
targets.
that
You
way?
can be choosy about body parts, like hitting someone's right arm
Oh,
to knock a
come on.
weapon out of their hand, or someone's legs
Forgot.
so they can't flee, especially if that person just won the lottery.
Who won the lottery? I did!
I feel bad
Oh,
about
no,
using
that's
40
ba-
mil for this.
Come on, man. Just let him have... He won!
I don't. That was
He
tight
won it
as hell.
fair
It's not
and
perfect
square,
because even if
man.
you're extremely close to a target with near perfect accuracy, sometimes you can accidentally vibe check the wrong person.
Oh, that's a...
Whoa, no.
Well, so
no,
much for
not shooting
aimbot.
Cucino. Thank you very much. Yes, we are shooting Cucino.
That's just
No, no.
ridiculous.
And other times, VATS is just too accurate. I never thought it was possible to be too consistent, but a snafu with dynamite proved me very wrong. Rise and shine, Captain Parker.
Uh-oh!
That's okay.
Didn't you take damage from that?
I didn't bounce through.
Twice.
Oh shit, everybody's awake now. I'm not gonna buy that.
Oh my gosh! Just replace your weapon with something else!
Oh god. Even though I may have
And
blown my legs
another
off
one.
with dynamite, my heart was in the right place because what I was fighting for was totally worth it. A bed. Just like VATS, beds are absolutely critical to your survival because the wasteland is full of scary shit that takes your health away and breaks down
What
your
the hell
limbs,
is that
especially
thing?
if you use landmines as a primary weapon.
Hey, wake up, Frank. Wake up, Frank.
But if you sleep in a bed, even for just an hour, you regain all of your health and all of your broken limbs are magically fixed. Don't ask me how it works. I don't
Gamer
know about you
logic.
guys, but I think that's worth cutting someone's head off with a switchblade.
Ring-a-ding-ding, baby.
Can you?
Ooh, that critical.
That's...
Final word of advice here is to
That'll
always
take more
check if
than
there's an
that
open
effort.
bed before you kill anybody.
Using
Because
a
I've
knife.
slaughtered entire tents of people and taken naps next to corpses only to realize there was an open bed
Man,
right
that's
next
creepy.
to them.
I just want to
Sleeping
take a
next door.
nap. Let me take a nap, you asshole.
With those basics covered, it's time to make our way to New Vegas so we can
Well,
find
that's
that bastard
counterintuitive.
Benny and figure out why some stupid platinum chip was worth blowing someone's head off. Now's a good time to remind you that I'm a complete fucking oaf. I'm glossing over a ton of stuff and probably leaving some important
5,000
shit out.
caps.
So remember that my advice is meaningless and time is...
Alright, I don't know the mechanics of this game. What is the value of caps and why is it just 5,000 for him? Is that really high or really low? So, wanted, insufferable moron. Please just kill this freaking prick. So basically, don't even take him in alive. That's just, oh my gosh. Extremely effing dangerous. Approach with caution. The fact that he uses landmines as a primary weapon, I will not even try and go near that person with a 10-mile stick.
is a flat circle.
There's more to it, but we don't have the time. By which I mean, you don't.
On the road to New Vegas, I prefer to trust absolutely no one because the wasteland is never as it seems. See that
trust no
nice old
one.
lady running the motel with the giant dinosaur?
best
Well,
advice
she
anyone
just sold
can
someone's
ever
wife
get.
into slavery.
Wow, Jeannie Mae, you negotiated
What?
the sale of a person and only got 1,000 caps?
Killing everyone that doesn't explicitly offer value to you is a wonderful policy because as far as I'm concerned, this wasteland belongs to me and the weak should fear the strong.
It's a part of life out here. Best to
or
accept
be
it.
Upside here, looting is a dream because robbing a corpse is a far smoother experience than bartering with a living being, and who knows, you might just get lucky and find a mysterious big iron that has sound effects.
Why do I hear boss music all of a sudden?
Downside
no.
here, everyone that you haven't killed yet hates your guts. Oh man, do people ever think you're an abomination? So interacting with the various tribes of the Mojave is significantly more painful.
The
Then
NCR
don't talk
has
to him,
declared
just
you
shoot.
a terrorist. Wherever the NCR has
No,
jurisdiction,
no,
you'll be
guys. Don't
shot
take
on
that
sight.
seriously, guys. It's a game.
fellas.
It's
I'll
a
get to
game.
these various tribes
Do
in
not
due
use
time.
my
All
words.
I'm saying is,
Take
you
my
have
words on it.
choices.
This
Be
is true.
good, be evil, kill nobody, kill everybody. I don't give a shit. Make up your own destiny.
Yes.
Hear that? We have options.
Make up your
My
own
destiny
mind.
was to confront Benny at the Tops Casino on the New Vegas Strip and figure out why the hell that platinum chip was so goddamn important. But just before I did, I was reminded of why my seemingly dumbass build is so damn brilliant thanks to maxing out sneak. You see, none of these casinos on the Strip want a bumbling wastelander walking into the joint with all kinds of dangerous weapons, so they make you check them at the door to avoid any violence. But if your sneak
Sound
stat is
of a
high, you
baby.
can fit an arsenal in the door, no problem.
I can get weapons past the guards, no problem.
You might. One fella I knew was able to slip a pistol past the guards. You? I'm guessing you could get a machine gun.
How about a bazooka?
Welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Sure, here you go.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it.
Okay, so
phrasing.
they didn't find two
Buster.
357s, a 44 Magnum, two 10mm pistols, three 9mm pistols, a combat knife, 8 6 of dynamite, a frag
How?
grenade, 3 more 6 of dynamite, a mysterious
How?
Magnum, a silence 22, spike knuckles, a switchblade, and a tire iron. Sneak is broken. I'm gonna repair all this, by the way. Don't have an aneurysm.
This allows you to kill Benny any way you like. I was surprised he didn't perish from a heart attack the moment he laid eyes on me still breathing.
What in the goddamn?
Blow his guards up with a frag grenade and finish
Understandable.
him off with dynamite. Hell, you can even let him flee for the time being and kill him later over and over again when his hands are tied thanks to the joy of quick saving.
Now you're talking. That is the ring-a-ding move, baby.
Yeah, you better believe that Benny starts sweating when you hit the F5 key.
Alright,
Some of the slaves.
let's take it from the
Truth
top.
is, the game was rigged from the start.
Pow!
I'm gonna hit him a few more times just so he doesn't come back.
Well-deserved
Like I did.
karma.
I really just marched halfway across the Mojave to kill Benny with a tire iron.
This is for
Damn
shooting
right.
me in the face!
With a tire iron? Oh, can you actually crucify him?
You sick, vindictive fuck. Happy now, you twisted bum?
I still feel like tire iron is the best. It is always the best. And if you think killing Benny is the climax of your New Vegas crusade, ooh baby, are you ever ring-a-ding wrong. I'm not talking about Maria, the pistol that he shot you in the face with that you get to use however you like. The truth is, Remy, the game was rigged. I'm not talking
bullets.
about his
those?
checkered suit that I primarily use to get discounts at gun runners. This robot is giving me a 2% discount just because I'm wearing a checkered suit. I'm talking about that mysterious platinum chip that cracks the entire story wide open, and I'm sure you're just itching to know why.
What the fuck do you think, asshole?
Apparently, the man after this platinum chip you were carrying when Benny blew your head off is Mr. House, the mastermind running the New Vegas Strip, and why am I still talking about him when his ego does such a better job?
By the time I was 30 years old, I was a billionaire 30 times over. I founded and ran a vast economic empire. Do you really think I'm going to let an upstart come into my home and ransom my property to me? I spent 2 centuries searching for the platinum chip. It's my invention, my property, mine.
Okay,
now
chill out.
Courier and deliver it.
And he's angry.
Will you say please?
Because his position of power comes from his Securitrons. You know those big blue robot guys that can either kill you on sight or become your cowboy best friend?
Howdy, partner. Welcome to New Vegas.
Well, that platinum chip you're carrying contains an update to their operating system that turns them from ordinary foot soldiers capable of small arms fire into missile blasting,
basically,
grenade launching
they're still running on
ready
Windows
to vaporize
XP
any adversary into dust.
Behold, for the first
Or Windows 97. Man, those were the days. Remember floppy disks? And no, that's not an innuendo for penis, okay? Relax.
And a rapid-fire G28 grenade launcher ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements.
Yeah. Benny basically blew her head off because the giant Securitron army is currently running Windows XP and you were carrying a licensed version of Windows 10. And that's not even the juiciest part. Benny modified his own Securitron, appropriately named Yes Man, to help him steal the platinum chip, overthrow Mr. House, commandeer his Securitron army, and shoot him out of the New Vegas Strip, though I think Benny would put it differently.
Baby, getting outplayed and getting cheated ain't the same thing.
Yes Man is willing to tell you all of this because he is unable to say no. And I know this word doesn't mean anything anymore, but he is literally a yes man.
But hey, not my fault I can't say no.
Let me program you to say no. Because he politely lays out your options for shaping the future of Vegas and forces you to finally decide whose side you're on, leading up to the final showdown for all the Mojave marbles at Hoover Dam.
We shall see how brave you are when nailed to the walls of Hoover Dam.
That's a nice sounding
voice. Your body facing west, so you may watch your world die.
Never mind.
On one side, you've got the New California Republic, or NCR, representing old world values like democracy, taxes, and the rule of law, but
democracy.
Keep it a buck. Fuck the NCR.
Technical nuke incoming!
Alright, why is there a Hammer of Dawn in this game?
Unbearable, pun intended. Because even as the good guys, they make it impossible to like them with how condescending and pedantic they are, especially when it comes to violence.
This is NCR property, and we have guns. So you can only do as we please here. And it would please us if you got the hell off our lawn.
I honestly can't wait to sell you into slavery.
Whoa, Badger, no!
Like, they are so terrified of the Legion crushing them at Hoover Dam, half of them are contemplating suicide.
YouTube, do not get on our ass for this.
I got one bullet I'm saving just for me.
If the Legion breaks through our defenses, I got one bullet I'm saving just for me. If the Legion breaks through our defenses, I got one bullet I'm saving just for me.
Okay, I get it. You want to kill yourself. Shut the fuck up.
Whoa. At the same time, they sound more morbid than the freaking Warhammer 40k franchise, and that is saying something. In all honesty, talk about grimdark. These people are grim in the mind. In all honesty.
Dumber than I am, and as a reminder, I have sub-brick intelligence. Like, who should we put in charge of a vital solar power plant? How about some bum off the street named Fantastic with no experience whatsoever?
That scientist we hired has got to be the dumbest asshole I've ever come across.
They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said, welcome aboard. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
How are you
on
that
the other hand,
stupid?
absolutely based, and the shootouts you witnessed between these two rival factions
background
tells
checks
you
or anything?
everything you need to know. God damn, did the Legion ever crush the NCR?
Ow.
They just get some.
Alright, let me bring a hammer to a gunfight.
But wait, don't they propagate slavery and crucify anyone that defies their will?
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
Oh.
Degenerates like you
They're
belong
intense.
on a cross.
Okay.
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
Yes, but if there's one thing that I hate more than slavery, it's taxes. The worst kind of slavery.
It's
So when
still
I say
slavery at the
Awe,
end of the
you
day.
say...
True to Kaiser.
As evil as they may be, at least they're not pretending like the NCR is, talking mad shit for having no real fighting prowess, and Kaiser's right-hand man Lanius can tell you what happens when words aren't backed by strength.
I'm sorry, but I have to say something that, yeah, would I choose the side of a pretentious douchebag or a douchebag? Or an upfront douchebag. I will take the upfront douchebag because I know where I stand when I'm talking to the upfront one. Because, yeah, the other side feels like they have their fingers crossed behind their back while they're talking to me. Yeah.
Our roads into NCR are hung with the bodies of those who attempted to negotiate with us.
That's the kind of act the non-verba ethos I can get behind. Sure, the Legion might be a little intense, but at least they treat me like an equal and have conviction in what they're pursuing.
We will take Hoover Dam and move forward until our feet crush the setting sun beneath them.
The good of the NCR or the bad of the Legion aren't your only choices either, because Mr. House is always an option, a very corporate, tyrannical option to hand the keys to the Mojave, but I guess when your other choices are cowards or slavers, it's not so bad.
So be a businessman
do
then.
what an army does best. Defend territory
Capitalism
from
for the win!
and maintain order.
But if you want a wild card option, pick up where Benny left off and side with Yes Man. He'll help you take the keys in the Mojave by stealing the Securitrons for yourself.
An army like that should be enough to defend Vegas from, I'm gonna say, anybody.
That way,
None
you
of
get
the
to
above.
murder the belittling Mr. House and conquer the wasteland with a friendly face. And before you say, you can't just kill Mr. House because a robot told you to. Observe.
He can and he will.
Lose karma for that? He was already a vegetable. I'm just making a mashed potato. No matter which path you take, you're forced to familiarize yourself with the smaller tribes of the Mojave to determine whether you want their help in the Battle of Hoover Dam or exterminated for their lack in cooperation.
If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
You've got the appropriately named boomers because they're terrified of anything foreign to them, labeling outsiders as savages, and you gotta make it through an artillery barrage if you even want to talk to them.
They
So
must be
isolationists.
really nasty people. I haven't heard a single good thing about them.
Can I just say, this is by far the most accurate artillery barrage that I've ever seen. Like, this is not the way that artillery works.
How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
I didn't run through all that artillery to hear your stupid question.
They were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades. Burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat.
Yes, young Pete. Burning people with flamethrowers. Neat. Sure, they're
Brother.
intolerant, but they taught me this field trip to meet other tribes wasn't just
Get
so I
the
could check a
flavor.
box of exterminate or don't exterminate.
I still
because if
remember
you
the
help them
memes
out, they can
after
have a
all
big
these
impact
years.
at Hoover Dam. So
I'll never
fine,
forget 'em.
boomers, I'll fix your stupid plane and make your dreams come true.
To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages.
Can you dial it back on that word? Anytime he says savages, he just goes, savages! The great cons
like a trigger
are
word for
hilarious
him.
because everybody makes fun of them for being filthy drug traffickers that live in tents.
The cons are just, they're a dirty people. They live in tents like animals, and they're very rude.
And I think you can deal with them diplomatically to win their favor, but I've never tried that
Why
option.
waste time with words?
22%, can I hit that?
Actions speak louder than that.
Oh, I can hit that.
It's right on the
You know what's
chest.
even
How
better
do you
than
think
killing
you're gonna
drug
miss?
traffickers? Killing drug traffickers on their own product. I'm so high off of Psycho right now. Diplomatic efforts are better spent on the Brotherhood of Steel, because if you run their silly errands, they can hook you up with special power armor training to wear this
Give me some
god-tier
power
steel
armor.
suit.
Wake up to the money,
Not that beef.
Everybody
It's
looking
so
for that platinum
over.
chip when I got that platinum drip. By the way, if you think that T-51 is cooler than T-45, you are actually psychotic. And I'm not gonna recommend that you pickpocket the heavy hitters and initiate their bunker self-destruct sequence once you've got the training in your hands, but...
Why would you do so? They gave you everything. That just makes you a backstabbing weasel.
Yes. You can kill me all you want. I've already won. I've already won. It's already too late. I bet you regret putting that explosive collar on me now, asshole.
Oh, much more understandable if they put that on here.
Consider them forgotten, along with the projections that predict they'll be our biggest enemy. Forgotten!
Not all the tribes are out in bumblefuck either. You've also got to make contact with some of the families running other prominent casinos on the strip, so even if you already know you want them exterminated, you at least have to look at them in the face before you kill them, Benny style.
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig.
The Omertas that run a giant whorehouse called Gomorrah deserve to be wiped off the face of the earth. Not just because they kill hookers, not because they're stockpiling arms, but because they're complete pieces of shit. So. And it takes like 3 pickpockets to dismantle their whole operation.
What the fuck are you looking at? The fuck are you looking at?
What the fuck are you looking at?
What the F are you looking at me for?
About me, dickweed. What the fuck do you want? I don't give half a dick what you heard. Now get the fuck out of my face before I burn your sorry ass.
I'll shove this spiked dildo right up your ass.
Take that off your hands.
Where the fuck did you get that? Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit
now
you got
you're
there.
speaking
That book can get
politely.
me killed if the wrong people see it. Let's talk. What do you want?
Just like that, all your guns are gone. And as much as I'd love to tell you that I had an elaborate way of destroying Cucino and his cronies, you already saw how that ended. I guess we are shooting Cucino. Oh no. The White Glove Society at the Ultralux are by far the worst liars I've ever come across. When people proactively scream at you, "We're not cannibals, we swear," you better believe they eat people.
For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason.
You know, once I end up reviewing this footage, I feel like I can tell you exactly what she meant by saying those words.
The White Glove Society will consume human flesh for any reason. We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances.
Oh no, this is another one that's just too perfect to pass up.
We engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances.
It gets even better once you press them on it. Like, why do so many people disappear while staying at your hotel? And they're like, what? We hired a private investigator to solve that mystery. Go ask him about it. And he's dead in his room.
I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied.
Oh, really? Yo, holy shit, he dead!
Private
Society sends a bunch of dudes in tuxedos to fight a man in power armor. Great idea.
Is that a power
fist? Victim is the son of this rancher named Heck Gunderson, and he is definitely worth rescuing in the basement. Not only because of the conversation you get to have with the chef.
Who the fuck do you think I am? I'm the fucking god of New Vegas Brahmin fusion cuisine, that's who. No, that doesn't even give me the credit I deserve. I fucking invented edible food. Do you like eating? Good. You owe me your entire goddamn garbage existence.
Ratatouille.
Keep talking shit, Philippe. Keep talking shit.
Try and cook without
because
legs.
You get to feel the adrenaline rush
I'm
of
about to
fighting
break
15 cannibals at once. No, run away, kid, run away. Fuck, I got the kid. Not only because you can punch Marjorie's stupid head off, and even the maitre d' if you feel so inclined. What the fuck?
What?
How does she have such a strong
What?
head? Oh shit!
He's got a
Degenerates
titanium
like
head.
You belong on. But because once you do get him back to his dad, he shoots up the whole casino in a fit of rage and cuts off the entire food supply to the New Vegas Strip. Oh
boy, let's go Rambo! Ooh. No style like Rambo style.
That does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business with Heck Gunderson long as they live. They control the food. Well, there ain't gonna be no food. Not for anybody in this whole damn town. Let them starve. Biggest favor anyone's ever done this hellhole.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. Hell, there are even tinier tribes that aren't mandatory to meet with, but worth exterminating anyways. I'm looking at you, fiends.
What the fuck are you doing here? You got some kind of fucking death wish, asshole? Final warning, asshole. All right, asshole. You just fucked yourself.
Change that tone of your voice and wash your mouth out with soap and we'll talk.
Traps, which they end up triggering themselves most of the time.
Nice.
Did he just trigger his own trap? Oh, you
Nice collateral.
Oh god. Oh god, she definitely tripped it. She definitely... It's even worse that these traps defy the laws of time and space. Like one time I triggered a trap, and a second before it exploded, I escaped outside and thought I was safe. Little did I know that the timeline inside this building freezes once you leave it, so no matter how long I spent outside, that grenade was still 1 second away from exploding on the inside. On top of that, New Vegas saves anytime you enter a building, so I was now auto-saved right inside that building with a grenade about to explode, which eventually formed an infinite loop of dying from a grenade, loading the autosave, and
I've been in that kind of situation before.
For all of eternity. Going back inside.
And I had to restart the entire level because of it.
Oh, God.
Rip.
Oh, shit. What happens if I
My
load
condolences.
Wait, what
My condolences. Here we go. How? Don't you have enough time to turn around and exit the door?
Because it auto-loads the autosave from the doorway.
Not even 1 second in, it blows up.
Speaking of explosions, I don't hate the powder gangers, but for some reason they hate me. Like, their reliance on dynamite, I really admire. Why can't we be friends? I'm pretty sure all
Why
three of them
can't
shoot
we
dynamite
be
at me.
friends? Why can't we be friends? Why
Okay,
can't
so
we
got a
be
dead
friends?
caravaner, we got a
Why
dead
can't
powder
we
ganger,
be
and what's he gonna
friends?
say?
Damn, running low on smokes again.
That's the most powder ganger answer I've ever heard. The only group I didn't bulldoze on sight were the Kings, because you can't do that to the King. And if you don't know who the King is, well, you should take a trip to Memphis and find out.
Who's the king? You believe this asshole?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
No matter how you choose to handle the
I
tribes
love the
or
King
who
too.
you choose to
I
back
love
in the
his
Battle of
music
Hoover
too.
Dam, the presidential assassination quest will always be
Oh.
funny. Because if you're back in the NCR,
Oh.
Mr. House, or Yes Man, you've got to prevent it from happening.
Hey-o.
God, that fucking scared me, dude. Did that ranger just get blasted off that tower?
Security! Security!
Quick save. I just want to see if he's going to take his head off.
Oh
fuck, he got
gosh,
off.
I was gonna even try.
Those
but
rangers don't
yeah.
give a shit. They're just standing
He's over there!
Look at them. We're not gonna get away with it this time, you sneaky piece of shit.
Whoa, what? What?
What?
What?
What?
What is that?
Mr. President, get down! What the fuck? I think his legs got stuck in the tower and his torso just didn't want to be here.
Ah, games physics.
Should I?
This is the type of games you get in 2000s.
I actually don't know if he's any much of a threat any longer. I think that was it. Just
It's
one
not
guy.
game breaking, but it's fun to see. Ah!
Oh, you son of a bitch!
What a sure.
The game was rigged from the start.
Yeah.
This dude is so
Do you
strong,
have to
he
investigate
powers
the
through
flame
save
too?
games. Like, I just quick saved and quick loaded, and he's still here. It was around this time that I realized siding with the Legion is so much more fun, and sticking it to the dumbass NCR is just icing on the cake. Like, if I bring a missile launcher to a presidential speech and you don't find it suspicious, you deserve to have your president vaporized. Do they care?
If I see something like that walking to me, I'm running away.
Whipping out a missile launcher right in front of the fucking president.
Oh, God.
You dispatched President Kimball with real skill.
Ah, yes, real skill. Missile launcher from point blank range.
Basically, anyone with a
The sole
noob
fact that
tube will be
Kaisar
able
is
to do
suffering
it.
from a brain tumor and is prone to random fits of headache-induced rage makes his cause worth backing. You'll be talking about a quest and then out of nowhere. God damn it!
I expect that information can be used to manipulate them. Go to... God damn it! Fuck this! I'm going to lie down. If you interfere with me getting some sleep again, I'm going to have you killed. We will talk later.
Okay.
True to Kaisar.
It's not a full-strength chapter, mind you. The profligates...
Yes? The profligates? But because
This
the game
reminds me of a
ends
certain
once the Battle of
someone that
Hoover
we
Dam
all
is
know
over,
and
it's
we
a
are
solid
all
idea
making
to
fun
explore
of,
all
but I'm
the
not gonna
Wasteland
speak his
has to
name
offer
here.
before you finish the fight.
But
Talk
you
shit
all
to
know
the
who.
NCR hit squads that force you to improve your standing with the Republic or suffer the consequences. Oh no.
Since you haven't pissed yourself, I'll assume that you don't know who we are. Next time I'll bring my sickle and wear my black cloak.
Oh,
The
no,
NCR sends
don't
us
you
when they
dare
want terrible
compare
things
yourself
done to terrible
to-
people. You've got 3
Death.
days to improve your
Especially
reputation with the NCR, or we come for you
Puss in
without all
Boots
this
Death.
pleasant conversation.
Yeah, sure, you got
He's
it.
the
I'll stop working
greatest.
for Kaisar. Man, you're really scary running in the other direction. The DLC is worth checking out, and even though I only played Honest Hearts to avoid making this video 2 hours long, boy,
thank you very much for that, Badger.
God damn it, ambush! Ambush? Can I even prevent this?
Oh
shit!
Well, she's gone. She got vaporized.
This. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't think I
it's an
I think
ambush.
this is designed to happen this way. Or I'm just hitting 20 somehow. I don't know how I
You
hit all
got
20.
the luck of the draw.
Yeah, they're all dead.
How can you get a 20% and still not nail it?
I'd highly recommend the Sneering Imperialist trait if you head to Zion, which grants you a 15% damage buff and a bonus hit in VATS against raiders, junkies, and tribals. It's basically weaponized racism, or at the very least a racism buff. And I'm not racist, but I do appreciate doing 15% extra damage and having a bonus hit in VATS. What is that damage?
Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham.
If you're too dumb to speak my language, you're too dumb to talk to me. Get lost.
Scheiß.
Speaking of Joshua Graham, that's Kaisar's former right-hand man that lost the first battle of Hoover Dam, which ended in him getting covered in pitch, set on fire, and tossed into the Grand Canyon.
I survived because the fire inside burned brighter than the fire around me. I fell down into that dark chasm.
Man, that's some heavenly
The flame
voice you got
burned
there.
on and on.
His crispy ass is the best character in all of New Vegas, and airing out an
insensitive.
entire canyon with his pistol packing 45 buff is some of the most fun I've ever
The
had.
time for talk is past. The Lord's work must be done. Make no mistake about why we are here. This is an extermination.
While Joshua Graham is in your party, any 45 caliber auto pistol you use has less spread and is twice as likely to score critical hits.
That's a good buff. There's no coming back from that. And that's a Colt 45 or M1911.
Syracuse.
Kunaman mad. He killed all white legs. You talk. You stop.
Whatever, Joshua put a cap in General Gobbledygook here. And once I found my way out of Zion, it was time for the final phase
I
of the
love
plan.
the
You already
freaking
know what the fuck
choices.
about to happen.
Vegas will fall.
The fight for Hoover Dam is radically
All
different
right.
depending on which side you're on. Like, you can crush the NCR with something as simple as a hunting shotgun or a Garand. I can already tell this is easier. So much easier than taking on the Legion. Jesus, God.
Is that an M1 Garand?
This
Let me
honestly
listen
feels
to
like
the
a different
ping.
difficulty.
Let me hear the
Like,
ping.
These Rangers fucking suck. Did I like drop down to very easy? What is this? I'm sorry, Ranger, but it's a wrap for you. I'ma keep it a stack, Trooper. It's not safe for you right now. That's right. Fuck you and your fake power armor. That shit is whack. It doesn't block anything. Like, what's the point? What's
Automatic.
the point? Going
How?
against the Legion is
Is
a
it made of
whole different
aluminum?
ballgame. That shit is tricky. I mean, not that tricky, because if you slam enough Med-X, Jet, and Psycho while flat out abusing the anti-material rifle, nothing in this game is that tricky.
that's-
Rip the homie.
Bigger guns.
Y'all ever get so high on a drug that your bullets start doing more damage? I just love that. Best feature of this game. Jesus. But still, fighting alongside the Legion is so much more fun and so much more vindicating once you get to wipe that condescending smirk off General Oliver's face.
I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that.
Courier walk the wasteland fuck?
No, that's
Would
the first
you
time
like
I've
to
heard
rephrase?
that. Never heard that
My
before.
chances are pretty good.
Chances are pretty good. Just vaporized 4 Rangers. Oh, this should be good. Shut the fuck up. The highlight for me, beyond boomers dropping high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages.
Carpet bombing. Nothing better than that.
Corrected. That little kid Pete talking about raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages, I kinda get it now. Was the appearance of the mysterious stranger and misfortune. Basically, there's these 2 traits where there's a random chance that a man or woman will show up in bats and blast away the enemy you're engaging, and nothing against the mysterious stranger, but misfortune cannot be topped. Head crippling someone will always be fun.
you have to use
Never
barrels
know.
for it.
Well, I guess misfortune's just gonna steal
That
the show.
freaking
Wrap
camera
around.
shot. Oh boy,
Missing
here
all
we
those.
go. Here we
All
go.
misfortune.
Get it out of your system,
He goes
guys,
so
because
far
I'm
to
also
hit
trying to
them.
get it out
Run
of my
away
system.
from me. Where is he even going? The closet? What? Okay. It seems like a weird place to...
How'd you get in here?
Fuck. In the closet of all places. In the fucking closet. I still feel like the 40 mil kind of sucks, but I guess it's worth trying out every now and again. Oh, misfortune. That's tight.
More freaking yep.
What? Where did that dude's fucking body go?
Alright, give us another camera angle.
There she is again. And holy shit.
That is...
She's so much better than Mysterious Stranger, it's not even funny. She's like a walking
There we go, the
artillery piece.
ping!
Come on out, Oliver.
My life is
complete. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
The AI is
are
too
by
much
far the
A
best
than
thing
I.
in this game. Like, they just do so much fucking damage.
Thank you,
Dude, look at
Internet
this clown.
Historian, for
Fuck
that
the
meme.
NCR. I don't know if the big boomer penetrates. Oh, never mind. This force is just gonna do the work for me. So it doesn't penetrate, but it still does a hell of a lot of damage. Is that a misfortune hit on 2 consecutive VATs?
Oh, that's
Is this
luck
shit broken?
beyond
Is 3 in a row
luck.
possible? Could the... Well, never mind. Never mind. Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
Is he invisible or something?
It's the last dude. And that's the story of how we crushed the NCR and took Hoover Dam. God willing, Kaisar does the same shit to California because Lord knows it needs to happen.
Slaughter pleases me. Perhaps in time I will be granted the honor of conquering the land known as California. For now, come.
I don't think anyone would want to conquer that in this
Don't
day
forget
and
to take a
age.
sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen on the way out. You don't want to get dehydrated in the Mojave. Sold a bunch of human flesh to gun runners. You take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen.
If
You
I
take
just
sip
have a
from your
model
trusty
for a
Vault
canteen,
13
I'll be
canteen.
sipping too.
Just slaughtered an elderly couple to take a nap in their bed. Sips from canteen. God, dude, you take a sip from your
What the hell is
Vault
going on?
13
Is this a glitch or something?
What's up, Brotherhood of Steel Bunker? Take sip.
Toast. Drink to the fallen or drink to a mission
You
success.
take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen. I have been chugging out of this sink for the past 40 seconds to not waste a stim pack. And what am I doing while I'm chugging out of a sink? I'm taking a sip from my
Picture that,
trusty
you
Vault
drinking from a
13
faucet and then drinking
That's
from a
about
canteen
it.
at the
That's all I
same
got
time.
to say. A final fuck the NCR for being pedantic pieces of shit.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
And may Kaisar rule the Mojave for all of eternity.
True to Kaiser.
Yes, man is also a solid option, but I'll stop now. It's time for this video to end.
We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
That is my generation's music. Hope you guys enjoy that, and I don't think I can play that on YouTube because, yeah,
And that's
copyright.
it. That's Fallout New Vegas. I'd like to give a quick shout out to Cyberpunk 2077 because I originally was going to make a video on that,
Badger.
but then I was like,
Long time
oh,
no
this is
see.
a broken fucking piece of trash. I should probably check out who did this the right way, and Fallout New Vegas is something incredible. I'm not going to hit you with any of the Game Critic lines, but the story is cash. The characters are cash, to the point that I almost cried at some of the voice lines. Like, Joshua Graham's story is so damn inspiring for a fucking fictional character. Oh my god, please
Joshua
play this game,
Graham.
you dumb son
We
of a
need more
bitch. I'm gonna
characters
end
like
it there.
him
I really am
and
gonna
the voice
cross my
actor,
fingers
too.
and hope this video was not demonetized and age restricted like the last Fallout
yeah,
video
we're
because
about
I did
to
so
get
much
that, too.
fucking psycho and psychojet that it actually thought I was, I don't know, recommending the use of hard drugs. And before I go, if you think that Deathclaws are scarier than Cazadors, degenerates like you belong on a cross.
That Cadillac, the bright red Cadillac.
Well, that's it for this. Hope you guys enjoy that. And I need to edit this video and make sure that the copyright does not come for my ass as well. But I digress. Hope you guys enjoy this. I'll see you guys maybe... It depends. I don't know. But I'll try and keep doing this VTuber stuff if you guys enjoy it. And I hope you guys enjoy my model. And yeah, this is me, Juan. Hope you guys enjoy that. And my original name, I'm not going to use it because... a lot of degenerates out there. Taking a page out of Badger's book. But still, that's enough. Hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you guys next time. Until this is Juan here. We're finally Logging out. Hope you guys enjoy this. There's nothing left to talk about, guys. If you're still hanging on to the end of this video, I applaud you and thank you so much for the support. Subscribe, get me to 1,000, and maybe we'll get even further than this. Well, see you guys. Love you all.